Hey y'all, welcome back. In today's video, we will be making a Victorian style ornament. I purchased this digital print from Etsy and I sized it to 3.55. My ornament that I will be using is from Amazon by Homeford and it is size 3.5. So I cut down my digital print and make sure it fits inside of the clear ornament that we are using. I will link these down below as well. One side of the ornament is smaller than the other side, so just figure out which one you need to place it on. I want to put a tassel on the bottom of this ornament, but I don't have any small tassels, so I am taking some pieces from a tassel that I use and I'm going to make a small one. This is my first time making a tassel, so it turned out pretty good. I will be embellishing this tassel with another little metal and pearl tassel. I'll attach it to it. I used to work on pushpin ornaments. Well, I do every once in a while still. I will show you what I have on that. I just open up the hook a little bit and then I attach it to the little string that I have wrapped around the tassel. And then we will trim the tassel at the bottom and make it even. I am not sure if this is sold anymore, but it's by Prima Redesign. It is called Madam Garland, if I ain't mistaken. But you could use like any kind of swag or any other trim to do this. All we are doing is covering where the two pieces of the ornament meet together, that we're covering that seam. So I will be using this DOS clay. My camera died while I was working on the cap for this ornament, so I am going to walk you through what I did. I take some air dry clay and roll it in a ball, and then I cover up the undesirable cap to the acrylic ornament, and I smash it on, and then I use my little tool and make a hole through it so I can insert a ribbon. I do that ribbon before I put a gold cap on. I end up using my little sharp little tool to help push the ribbon through because it's a very small little hole. So I push the ribbon through after that, and I don't do this technically, but I'm showing you what I did. Also, I lifted up my little clay ball before I put the ribbon on and put a little glue in there, and then I do my ribbon. And now I'm picking out the ornament cap, and this is from my Pushpin crafts as well. So I'm showing you, I put it through the hole, and then I put it through the cap hole at the top, and then I tie it in a little knot, and then I add glue underneath that silver cap as well, so that everything is glued down, and then the ribbon tied actually makes it hold on. And so now we are painting and the clay pieces trim. You see they're kind of stuck to the mat. I did let those dry too long because they are hard and they are cracking. And here is another mistake that I did. After I put the glue on and put it on top of the ornament, I realized that I should have painted underneath it because now you can see through to the bottom side, and we don't want that. So when I realized it, I pull it back off, try to remove as much glue as I could, and then paint the bottom. And remember, it's already pretty dry, so I am practically hurrying to get this painted, and I end up putting it on while it was still a bit wet, but it ended up not making a mess, so it was good. So now I only have a little bit to fill down at the bottom, but I want to put my tassel on. So I cut down my string of the tassel and make it shorter, and I will glue that on and then put the other pieces of molding trim on to cover up my string. After the glue dries, we will start working on what we want to do on the back. I will be casting the bow and tassels from the Victoriana mold, and that's what we will use on the back side. Before I start painting the back, I want to protect my ribbon and tassel. So I wrap it up as best as I can, and I end up losing part of the covering for the tassel at the bottom. So I end up just using tape just to cover up the top part of the tassel, and it ended up being okay. I will be using the same green color as that Thicket enamel paint, so I will continue painting the back. I started painting the bow a moss green color. However, I decided to get out of my comfort zone and kind of match colors that's inside of the image. And I mix a pink and an orange, make a pinkish orange paint color, and I end up using that on the bow as well as on the flowers around the trim. And I'm so glad that I did that because it looked so good in the end. I painted the bow back to the green thicket color, and now I am applying the mixed pinkish orange color to it. This mix of paint is not gloss, it's matte, so I will be adding a little bit of shine to it because the thicket paint is very glossy, and so I shine those orangey pink areas up, and then after that I will add a little gold to all of those areas. Sorry for the intrusion of my hair. I must have had some static electricity going on, and so you can see my hair coming through the camera. I use these little alcohol pads just to keep the surface clean. Where I touch it and pick it up, I get glue on it, paint, and that just shines it right back up. And voila, there it is. And there's the back. It looks so good, especially with the gold on it. The seller of this digital print, I went to get the link so I can link it down in this video, and she has made more of these round medallion looking images. She now has chickens and hens and deer, birds, Victorian couples, more cherubs, so go check her out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week.